Side, Steve. Let's bring up Steve.
It's on. It's already on.
Hello.
Do I have to push the button?
No, it's fine.
All right, ready?
Our expert film critic, Rocco Passafume, is going to do the interview with Steve about filmmaking because they both share that great passion. Rocco, take it away.
Thank you very, very much, Howie. Good evening. Thank you, Steve, for being on our show. The movie that you have done is A Good Man. It's a comedy drama. Talk about how you came up with the idea for this film.
Okay. Well, A Good Man was basically based on relationships and how many people are out there looking for the best relationship. So we have something where it's a good man, a nice guy, and a bad boy. And I think a lot of women out there, you'll figure this out eventually, a lot of women out here will know that, you know, there are three types of men out there. Usually end up dating the bad boy because he's got the power, you know, and then the nice guy, you kind of walk all over because he's a nice guy. So what I wanted to create was a new genre of guy, a good man. A good man is somebody who has a backbone, but at the same time respects his woman. And the story is all about a guy just being himself, hanging out on a park bench, and he meets this woman randomly, and they just go on this journey trying to find out what the good man really is. What makes a good man?
This was shot in Long Island. Where in Long Island was this shot?
Well, we initially we did most everything in Malvern because I was working for a company called Patch.com, and I did a travel show called The Journeyman. It was called Journey 2 back then. Now it's called The Journeyman. I'm still doing it. And we would go around to local places and we would shoot some really cool stuff in all the local venues. You know, there was a bar there, Connolly Station, which is still there and is awesome, right by the train station. There was the Our Town Grill, which is kind of like a 50s retro diner, and a few other places. And then I decided, you know something, I do need some places to shoot this. I would go back to the owners of the place and I would say, hey, you know, I'm shooting this film, you don't have to close down. I'm gonna walk in, we're just gonna go in the corner. Well, if it's a restaurant, I'll buy some dinner. If it's a bar, I'll buy a beer or 12. And we'll go in there and just have a good time, shoot it, and then leave. We keep everything really low maintenance. And the cool thing about this,
Yes.
all the scenes are totally improvised. So I have written out the structure of the entire thing. I know where the scenes are going. The dialogue is completely improvised. Kind of like what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
You know, we have a structure,
Yeah,
but we're
right.
making up the dialogue as we go.
Oh, of course. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Tell me about how this, because you said you originally did this as a film, but
Yeah.
it ended up being broken up into a series. How did that happen?
Man. You know, the thing right now is that the streaming media is really big.
Right.
Roku, Chromecast, Amazon Fire. And now, I think in the history of filmmaking is the best time for young independent filmmakers because instead of showing the entire film, I felt because it was improvisational, because it was quick, I wanted to do short attention span theater, you know, in a way. So we broke it up into 3 episodes that are 20 minutes apiece, or then we went to 11 episodes that are 3 to 5 minutes apiece. So you can watch it anytime you want. You can watch it on your phone. You could watch it on your tablet. You could watch it on your computer. Or you could watch it on Roku or streaming and stuff like that. So we wanted to create a brand new way to enjoy a film. So let's break it up into episodes so we can watch it a little bit at a time.
I noticed you also do movie interviews.
Yeah.
You have a site. You have a program called Steve's Clip Joint. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, ironically, today we came back from a place called EternalCon, which is over at the Cradle Aviation Museum, and they were having a Comic-Con over there, MovieCon, the whole deal. So I'll go with my wife Helena, who is also in A Good Man. Give it up for my wife Helena.
Hi.
We got married. And we go together and we interview all the really cool people who, and honestly, I try to stay away from a lot of the famous celebrities, and I go for the people who are independent filmmakers, who are comic book artists, who are trying to get known, and I want to...
The underdogs.
There you go. I want to shine the spotlight on them, get to know them, talk to them, and do a story about them, and that's what Steve's Clip Joint is all about.
Oh, that's so fantastic. I mean, you're like a true, like you've definitely already, like it's just an independent filmmaker, you've managed to do so many different things, and I think that's highly impressive.
Thank you.
Where can people go to view your content?
You know, I've been figuring out the best way for people to see this, so I'm just gonna go to my YouTube channel.
Yes.
So it's youtube.com. That part's obvious.
Right.
My name is Steve Strangio. Now sometimes I got to spell it out with a J, otherwise it's Strangio or Stranglo or Strangio. So it's Steve Strangio. Steve STRANGIO. Rhymes with banjo. So it's youtube.com/Steve Strangio, and that's where you'll see all my stuff.
Thank you very, very much. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Awesome.
And the program is A Good Man. It's on Roku. And thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yeah, thank you, Howie. A little later, we'll go back to Rocco's movie review. I want to have some fun.